Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is Their Late Night Thoughts About You. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, Group number 1. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. Taking a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys, we have ran into each other. Okay, so it's possible that you and the person on your mind could have recently ran into each other, or if it wasn't like in a literal sense, then it could be like on social media. Somebody could have mentioned them. Could be in a dream. Just somehow it's like they're back in your orbit, so to speak. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. They say, you're the one I think about before I fall asleep. Yep, you're the one they think about before they fall asleep, and the first person they think about when they wake up. So regardless of how they're acting, you're definitely on their mind. I want to kiss you. Yeah, this person's definitely attracted to you and they want to kiss you. I'm starting to fall for you. Yeah, this definitely has like crush like vibes to it, okay? This person is daydreaming, they're thinking about you. They're wondering what you're up to. Do you think about them too? I feel like certain songs remind them of you. I thought I knew where things were going. Now I'm not sure. So it's like 1 minute both of you feel like you're both on the same page, and then the next minute you're not sure. So in a way, like you both are on the edge of your seat with this connection. You're risky. Mirror. Okay, so what I'm gathering from this is that both of you are crushing on each other, and it's like 1 minute you can both tell, and then the next minute somebody backs off. And it makes the other person feel like, ooh, I'm not sure about the other person. And then it feels risky. And with mirror here, it's like you're both mirroring that. You're both taking turns feeling that way. Please don't think me being distant means I don't care, because I do. Okay, so they don't want you guys reading too much into the fact that they could be keeping their distance right now. So this is like a message of things aren't always as they appear. Heart-to-heart combo. Okay, so this person does acknowledge that you two need a heart-to-heart conversation if you are ever to move this connection forward. The best times of my life were with you. I'm going to say are with you, like present tense. I especially feel like for a lot of you, this is a newer connection. And yeah, they just feel like on top of the world when they're with you, no matter how like small the interaction is with you. And they don't feel that way with just anybody. Okay, so take this next message with a grain of salt, okay? It's not going to be for everyone, especially if it's a newer connection. But I do have a way to make it for you as well. But they say, I want to marry you. Okay, so that's only going to make sense if it makes sense. You know what I mean? But what this person is trying to say, even if this is a newer connection, is that you are literally what they're looking for and someone that they want to spend their life with, okay? You check all the boxes, so to speak, but, as far as like, how would you two, really interact and be as like a couple, that remains to be seen still. So, you know, but again, take it if it resonates, let it go if it doesn't. But like I'm saying though, as of right now though, this person does see you as somebody that is checking off the boxes of what they would like in a person, is what I'm getting with this. Let me take you out. Yeah, this person definitely wants to take you out. Even if they're playing it cool, that's what I'm seeing. They want to have you back again. Interesting. So for some of you, you could have already been romantically involved with this person in some capacity. But either way, it could also be like you two may have, you know, gone from seeing each other a lot. And when I say seeing each other, I mean like in person, not necessarily dating, unless that's true, to not seeing each other in person all of a sudden. Like you could both see each other somewhere where you go a lot is like what I'm getting. And now it's like they want that back. I want you to want me. Yeah, you know, it's funny because they come across like they want it to be obvious, but at the same time, I feel like they kind of like the mystery. I've never met anyone like you. That's what I was saying. Are you seeing them? Okay, so this message is only going to go for a small portion of you where there's somebody that this person is wondering if you're seeing them. So maybe you posted them, or maybe you were out with somebody and they saw you. Okay, something like that's coming through. I don't know what to think about you right now. Oh, they definitely know. So they definitely have feelings, but this message is more going for those of you that either posted somebody or showed up with somebody somewhere where this person on your mind was. So it's got them wondering, you know, and that's also going to show like why they feel this is risky. But either way, they say, I think you feel the same, but sometimes they're not sure. And that's where they're currently at. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information's right here. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees and cute phone cases, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay. Their late night thoughts about you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. We have, are you seeing someone? Sagittarius. Competitive vibe. So they're wondering if you guys are currently seeing someone. So something could be giving them the impression that you are. You or them could be a Sagittarius, but I am picking up on that that's how they're coming across, okay? Meaning like a free spirit type of person. Someone who marches to the beat of their own drum. They're definitely like their own person. They don't shy away from the spotlight, but they also don't have to have that. And I do think you two bring out like a bit of a competitive vibe between each other, but it's coming through even more is like you two are very passionate people. So it's like when things are going well, you two click, the chemistry's on point. But, you know, here and there, you two can kind of get a little competitive. It can also be flirty, bit of flirty feistiness coming through here, but it can also be competitive. They think you're coming across currently like you don't need no man or woman. Lucky things seem to work out for you. You could be with someone or they could be with someone. And you might have a bit of a stay back energy. Okay, and as I'm saying this, I feel like you guys could be thinking this about them as well. They could come across like they don't have to have anybody. They can have a happy-go-lucky type of energy. And they could currently be with someone. And as well as having the stay back energy. Okay, so it's like a mirroring coming through here. I get that you're both in this energy. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. You're the one I think about. When you're around, time stops. Okay, so you're definitely on this person's mind, and I feel like you know that. You guys are intuitive and they're on your mind. Okay, so it's a very mutual type of connection. You're really lovely underneath it all. Okay, so what I'm getting with that is they feel like once you guys put your guard down and actually show a bit of your vulnerable side and allow this person in your life, so to speak, they think you are a lovely person. And now I can't get enough of you. Okay, so those of you that actually were vulnerable with this person and they got to see that side of you, they're hooked. I wish I knew how you felt. But you guys still keep this person on the edge of their seat and guessing. Honestly, I do feel like that's part of the intrigue, though. You act like you've moved on. Okay, that's their perspective. It doesn't mean that it's true. I know we need to talk, but I'm trying to get clear first. Okay, so they feel like this distance is much needed right now. And I do get the impression that they don't want you to read too much into that. Like, they're coming through as saying, like, it's not a reflection of not being into you. It's just what they feel like they need to do right now. But it is a general reading, so take that if it resonates. How deep is your love? Okay, so they really need to know. Well, they're wondering, like, would you be in this for real? You make me feel like I can do anything. Caught between a rock and a hard place right now. Okay, so they could also be dealing with some things right now, as well as not sure what to do with this connection. I see right through you. Okay, so sometimes they feel like they do, and they know that you're interested, and other times they're not sure. I'm trying to play it cool, but you know, they also feel like you probably can see right through them as well. Energy doesn't lie. This is risky. Okay, so there is a part of them that feels like it'd be a gamble for you two to give this a go. For some reason, they're just not sure. You could be seeing someone. They don't know how into this. So for real, you would be about this connection. We should let sleeping dogs lie. Okay, so you see there's a pattern here. When they get too caught up in their head and they start overthinking things, all of a sudden they want to jump ship. But the overall energy here is they are into you. And I do get the impression they want to give this a go. They don't know where you're at with this. Could be the one. Okay, so that's their nonchalant way of saying you could be the one. They're not sure. You've got me dreaming of a future. See, that's how back and forth this person is in their mind about you. And they want to know, is the feeling mutual? Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information's right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees and cute phone cases, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments and description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Music. Libra. Charming. third party. And his or her love language is different. Okay, so instantly what comes to me is that you or this person could be a Libra, but I do feel like this represents their energy coming through, okay? They're coming across like a Libra. They're a charming, witty person who I do feel like likes to either go out or, you know, like fine dining is what's coming through. And just, you know, they're a particular person. They like things a particular way is what's coming through. They might even be like picky when it comes to certain things. Take the third party with a grain of salt. I feel like that's only going to be for a small portion of you. And I do feel like you already know if that's you. And your and this person's love language is different. So there may be times you think this person isn't into you and they could be thinking, this is me showing that I'm into you, and vice versa, okay? Doing or saying certain things. And I'm just getting the impression that, yeah, like the potential for this connection to read into things the wrong way is there. They're saying that the distance is how I deal with things and I'm working. Okay, so instantly I feel like there is distance between you guys and a lack to no communication right now. They say, especially since we're not together. Okay, so kind of a cold way to start. But they want you to know that regardless of the distance and lack of communication between you two, I wonder if you have any idea how into you I am. Okay, so instantly I'm getting like a little bit of a game from this person. I feel like even if it's not conscious on their part, I do feel like they want to hear from you. Like they've pulled back and they want to see like, are they going to hear from you or not? And to them, that's kind of a sign that you're interested. We'll meet again someday. Okay, so kind of a passive energy for this person. Like I do get the impression that they're interested in you, but it's almost like I'm waiting for that bit of action and it's just not coming through. So I get why you guys are confused. We'll meet again someday is this person basically saying like, if you and I are meant to be, like fate will bring us together. But as of right now, they're not going to put any effort into making that happen. But meanwhile, everything reminds me of you. So it's like there is no escaping you. There is no totally moving on from you, even if like you two are seeing other people. I want to explore this connection. Okay, so it could literally be like they're waiting to see if they hear from you. What would you do if I told you this? Okay, so, you know, being the Libra that they are, they could be on the fence. There could be a part of them that wants to be the one to pursue you, and then there's another part of them that wants you to pursue them. In the spotlight. Okay, so one or both of you could be in the spotlight. And if it's neither of you, that's how, like, one or both of you show up in life. I need time to get clarity. Okay, so they could feel like this distance is necessary right now, even though neither one of you want there to be distance. You're constantly on my mind. Yeah, so it's interesting that they're definitely making it a point to have distance from you, but at the same time, it's like you're the one on their mind and in their heart. You have always felt like home to me. Okay, they are torn between what's familiar and secure and what's unknown, exciting, and a thrill. Okay, so they acknowledge that pursuing you would definitely take a leap of faith outside of their comfort zone, and they're not sure if they're ready for that yet. But they can't deny no one is you, and they don't feel this way with others. So that's what keeps them holding on. The highlight of my day is seeing you. This connection is what I want. So it's okay. The further into the reading we go, the more like it seems like their mind is made up. So I feel like, honestly, the beginning was like a reflection of them trying to play it cool. You know, like not show all their cards right away. But if some of you, if they are with somebody else or you are, that could also be why they're holding back and keeping distance. But for the rest of you where it's not a third party situation, it's because they don't want to show their cards too soon, so to speak. I get so excited at the thought of seeing you. Yeah, you are definitely unknown, exciting, and a thrill to this person. And they want to know, is this in my head or do you feel the same? Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments and don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information's right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees or cute phone cases, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.